Hi guys, my name is Jeremy. I'm with Status Grills. Today we're going to do an install on a 2014 to 2015 Toyota Tundra. This grill here is outfitted in solid gold and low pro spikes, and our grill also includes the spike strip that comes up top here. Alright, tools you're going to need for the job today: 3/16 drill bit, something to cut the plastic on the factory grill, screwdriver, plastic pry bar. I have another cutting device here, 10mm, 9mm wrench, supplied hardware packet, and some masking tape. Alright, to start it off, pop the hood. We're going to pull out the plastic clip, 4 10mm, and one more plastic clip. Alright, now that we have all the top bolts out, there's one clip on each corner. So grab the top, bottom, give it a little jerk to release the clips. Alright, now that the grill's out, we're going to pull the 4 Phillips screws out and then carefully pull all these clips. As we'll be reusing them, we're going to separate this section from this section. Alright, now that we have this piece out of the grill, we're going to cut all these ribs here, and we're going to cut them right at the edge there, retaining this bottom lip. Come across here on the corner, you'll come up and then come around the corner, and you'll want to stay right in this groove line right across here. As you come to the top, very important, where this arrow I've drawn, do not go past that point there, because we'll be flipping it over. I'll show you that next. Okay, so the arrow that I've drawn on the back side is this point right here. So from that point, what we've cut up to, you're going to go from that corner right to this corner, straight line, and then follow this edge that's already naturally in the grill all the way across and match the other side the same. Alright, now that we have all that cut out, last step of the cutting here is these 4 braces will need to be cut. So you see the webbing on the inside here. We'll cut just inside of that. We'll leave this portion connected up top. We'll remove the bottom on all 4. Alright, now that it's all cut out, it should look like this. Just clean up all the plastic fuzzies all around, and then we'll install this back to the chrome shell again. Alright, now that we have the factory shell all put back together, we're going to take your status grill, gently set it in. What we'll end up doing is clamping the mounts like we do on all of them, and then we'll mark for drilling. Alright, now that I got all the bottoms clamped in, I'll flip it over and show you where to clamp. You'll take your clamp on the side of the mounting tab. That way you can get a Sharpie in on the mounting location. Alright, now we're going to take the Sharpie, mark within the mounting tabs here on the plastic, on all four of the bottoms. Now we'll push the top in and mark for drilling there. Alright, now that everything's marked, we'll take this thing back apart and drill all the holes for mounting. Once we go through, we go side to side, give it a little wiggle room. Alright, now that the factory shell's drilled, we'll set them back together, get out your supplied hardware packet, and loose fit all your hardware. Now that all the hardware's loose fit, you're going to take your 4 screws, put them back in. Okay, next step, we're going to take the clamp. We'll get the grill to set where we want it to set and clamp it in place off to the side so we can secure it, and then we'll tighten up the hardware. Alright, now the grill's installed. Next step, we'll install the spike strip up top. Okay, to remove this upper panel, we've got 1, 2, 3, 10 mils up here. We'll pull those first. Then we've got clips. And then on the top side, we'll use the plastic pry bar to pop the clips up top. Alright, next step. That's what the tape's for. We'll take tape, line this edge all the way on the hood to protect it. Then we'll take our little plastic pry tool, and get in between here, and there's clips underneath, and you just pop them loose, and then we'll get the clips on the bottom, and then it'll come out. Now if you're lucky, the bottom ones will kind of pop out for you and you can remove it. Next we're going to install the spike strip. Goes right in this slot here. Okay, on the back of this we're going to cut openings to get to the hardware on the back side. One here, one in the center, one on the edge. You can use any tool that you are comfortable using to do this. Okay, now that the openings are cut, we will slide this bad boy in and put the hardware on from the back and snug it tight. That's good. Okay, if you want to use power tools to tighten up this hardware, make sure you use a drill with an adjustable clutch. Set it to 8. These studs are not meant to handle more than 8 foot-pounds of torque, and they do not need to be tight, they just need to be snug. That's it. Okay, now we just got to snap this back on and put the 3 10mm bolts back in. Alright, next we'll snap the grill back in. Start with lining up these bottom clips. Snap them in and do the other side. Okay, last we need to put the hardware back in the top. Plastic clips on the side, bolts on the top. Alright, she's all done.